Have you thought about which profession you're going to choose for Harry Potter Wizards Unite?
Profession? Is that like teams in Pokemon Go?
No, not entirely. It's a little bit different.
Oh. No, I haven't thought about it at all.
Okay, let's break it down.
What are the professions? There are 3. Professors, Magizoologists, and Aurors. As with all Niantic games, Wizards Unite will be cooperative. It's in the logo, the name, as well as in the calls to action. So don't choose the same professions as your closest friends. Fortresses will require the skill sets unique to each profession. Professors are the spellcasters, Magizoologists are the healers, and Aurors deal the most damage. Casual players can choose their profession based on any number of things, including but not limited to random number generators, dreams they had last night, their favorite characters in the movies, and asking strangers on the street. Serious players might choose their profession based on strategy, skill sets, or their favorite character from the series.
In the wizarding world, the professor's job is to teach magical skills. But in the game, their main role is spellcasting. Albus Dumbledore, Severus Snape, Minerva McGonagall, and even Sybil Trelawney are examples of professors in the series. In the game, the professors are led by Kate's favorite, Minerva McGonagall. The Aurors in J.K. Rowling's wizarding world are like FBI agents and are quite often fighting the battle between good and evil. Some examples of Aurors are Nymphadora Tonks, Kingsley Shacklebolt, and Alistair Mad-Eye Moody. Harry Potter is the face of the Aurors in the game. After all, he is the star. Magizoologists specialize in the care of magical creatures. Newt Scamander and Rubeus Hagrid are the 2 most obvious examples of Magizoologists, and Hagrid is even the leader to this profession in the game. Come to think of it, I can't name any other Magizoologists from the series. If you know of any, please school us.
The professions have a proficiency and a deficiency that might make you choose one over the other. In Pokemon, fire type beats grass type, grass beats water, and water beats fire. Or you can think of rock, paper, scissors. These strengths and weaknesses are important when trying to make it through levels in a fortress. Speaking of fortresses, there are 3 different things that you'll be battling: beasts, dark forces, and curiosities. Professors are proficient against curiosities, but deficient against dark forces. Magizoologists are strong against beasts, but weak against curiosities. Aurors are strong against dark forces, but weak against beasts. Well, so what? What do I care if I can't be strong against everything?
Once you complete the first book of lessons, each profession gains a 150% boost in proficiency power. That's 2.5 times your starting skill rate. So if you're an Auror up against a dark force like a Death Eater, for example, you'll deal a lot more damage than your friend who's a professor. On the other hand, if the thing you're fighting against is your deficiency, you'll take in a lot more damage than normal. Let's say, for example, an Auror against an Acromantula. You remember the giant spiders from Chamber of Secrets? However, one of the skills is deficiency defense, which counters this weakness somewhat. The Wizards Unite stat or IV system is called skills. Things like stamina, power, accuracy, defense, and focus change how effective you are against a foe. The system seems to be pretty elaborate, but not too complicated. So if you're interested in checking out each profession's stats or skills, look out for Iced9X's videos or Quasi's website, link in the description below. Basically, the professors are accurate, but they aren't effective against lowering a foe's defenses. Magizoologists have a lot of health and defense, but are low on power and aren't very accurate. Lastly, Aurors are powerful, but they don't have a lot of health or defense. Each profession also has a few spells that attack or defend against foes, or heal or protect teammates.
At the beginning, the more you progress, the bigger the difference you'll see in your skills. After you start battling in higher level chambers, you'll reach the mid-game. We can all agree that in our mid-years, everything is out of reach and too expensive. In the wizarding world, you'll find that scrolls will cost a fortune and the overall progress will be slow. Once you finish the first lesson book, you will have maxed out stats. Some beta users in Australia are already reporting that they have maxed out their skills for their profession. Aurors and Magizoologists will want to bunker down and get that last skill for their skill tree. Doing so will max out their performance. On the other hand, professors will want to focus on maxing out their spells. If all of that is at all confusing, as it might be for anyone who hasn't played many RPG games, don't worry. Or worse, let it expel you from playing the game. Just pick your favorite and start playing. You'll start to understand the game the more you play and even learn from your mistakes. After all, you can switch professions whenever you want, but probably not during combat. And even though you'll lose any stat boosts or spells unique to that profession, you'll have already done it once. However, the cost to learn spells and increase your skills will keep rising, even if you've changed professions.
Well, I hope this video was enlightening for you.
And if you want to read more on the subject, please check the links in the description below.
That's all we have for tonight.
We really cannot wait to play with you.
And stay golden.
Okay, let's just leave. Can we just leave?
Yeah.
Okay.